happy new month and good morning to you all televiewers of DMR TV, and welcome to this edition of the program Leisure Parlour. It is an entertainment program that comes up on your screen every Saturday as from 9 a.m. It is few minutes past the top hour, 9 a.m. by our studio clock. We want to apologize for the late start, but of course we are here to give you the program Leisure Parlour. It is Saturday, and like the name of the program goes, leisure. We are here to enjoy, we are here to feel relaxed after a long week or after 5 days of working. We are here to enjoy with the various slots that we have prepared for you this morning to entertain you. We will have our kitchen corner, our health and beauty corner, a culture, and we'll also have a musical interlude, and not forgetting our comedy. That said, we are joining the studios of Divine Mercy Radio Television this morning with the ever-present Nadesh May. Good morning to you, Nadesh, and happy new month.
Good morning to you, Top Joseph. Happy new month.
How are you doing today?
I'm strong and active, waxing like ever. Always.
Of course. You're always strong and active and always happy. And I'm sure you're eager to take all your best slots this Saturday. I'm not going to towards the end or in the course of the program. I'm going to reveal Nadesh.
And it's something that we have to try to see what will actually happen. Whether it is true, we'll have to try it and see.
It's true. Get it from me. It's true. Okay. So that's it. Let's take on this jingle break, and when we come back, we will move on to our kitchen corner with Nadesh Mills. So we urge you to stay tuned. We'll be right back after this jingle break. You are welcome back from that jingle break. If you're just tuning in, you are onto the program Leisure Parlour. And before we take you to our first slot, which is our kitchen corner with Nadesh May, I would like to introduce our topic of discussion. It is already 1 week gone as concerns the GCE exams. So there are some people at this point who are already discouraged or feel reluctant. So I want to get from you, what advice do you have for those taking the GCE this year? The topic of discussion is on your screen, as well as the access code through which you can get to us via SMS or WhatsApp, and you tell us the advice you have for those taking the GCE this year. That said, while waiting on your contributions, we'll take on our first slot, which is our kitchen corner with Nadesh May. As always, I'm not allowed to reveal what Nadesh May will be talking about our kitchen corner in all editions, okay? So she's going to unravel what she has prepared for us. I don't know if it's breakfast, I don't know if it's lunch, brunch, or supper. I don't know which one she'll be cooking for us today, but Nadesh May, the floor is yours for you to give us what you have prepared for our kitchen corner this morning.
All right, beautiful viewers, happy new month to all of you, all our special viewers of Divine Mercy Radio Television. And this morning, it is something that when you see it on the screen, you'll be like, wow, I want to eat this. And the next minute, you're already rushing to the market to actually get it. This morning, I'm talking about something that you can eat with rice, you can eat with plantains, whether ripe or unripe plantain. You can eat even with sweet yam. You can eat anything that you want to eat. Yes, but you cannot eat fufu. I beg, fufu no fit go for the one. But maybe there are some people that can actually eat this one with fufu corn or corn fufu. I'm talking about snail sauce this morning. Do you know how to do snail sauce? Yes, you know, but there are some ways that you can actually prepare this snail sauce that you see on your screen without necessarily using tomatoes. So the one I have this morning, I'm not going to put tomatoes in it. It is something that is easy, and it can take like highest 20 minutes or 25 minutes and your food is ready. You can eat it with plantain, you can eat it with potatoes, you can eat it with rice, anything that you want to eat with this snail sauce that you see on your screen. So straight away, let's get to the ingredients that I have for you this morning on how to make snail sauce this morning. So the first ingredients that we're going to have on your screen will be the snails itself. That is what you need to have first. The snails should be the most important ingredients that you need to have in front of you or in your kitchen. The second, we have the pepper. Yes, maybe the red or the yellow pepper. You need to actually get pepper itself. And we have onion. You can get your onion and maybe use it in one way or the other. Then we also have your ginger, garlic. You can also have your beef leaf. You can have maybe a Maggi, salt, curry powder. You can have thyme. Then you have let's just say the black pepper is optional if you want to use it, and also you need water, and the last ingredient you need your vegetable oil. That is what we are going to have for our ingredients this morning. Those are the spices that you need to actually use for your snail sauce. Like, remember, I told you I'm not going to use fresh tomato. So many people are using fresh tomato out there, but this morning we are not going to use fresh tomato this morning. So you can, so many ways of actually making this snail sauce itself. So straight away, let's get to the method. Now you have the ingredients. What are the method, or what is the method that you need to use to actually make the snail sauce itself? Now when you have all the ingredients in front of you with your snails into the bowl, you just need to add the final chopped onion, ginger and garlic. Then before then, let's say you need to pour the clean snails into a pot or medium heat. That is, you need to actually put the snails in the pot, allow it to boil for 10 or 5 minutes. Then you now add the final chopped onion, that is your chopped onion. You add your ginger and your garlic into the pot where your snails is. After doing that, you add your bay leaf. That is the bay leaf itself. It is something that people don't even know what bay leaf is all about, but I'm sure on the screen you're going to see the bay leaf itself. So you're going to use the dry leaf, just like what you're seeing in that pot. The leaf that you're seeing there, that is what we call the bay leaf. It is something that we always use it, and it gives you this aroma. It makes your meal look very, very attractive, and also getting people to know like which spices have you actually added into your snail sauce. So add your bay leaf, your curry powder, ginger powder, that is the ginger itself, then the thyme, yes, you add your black pepper and some salt to taste. When you have added this, you make sure you stir it very, very well. When you have stirred it, make sure you add your 2 cups of water, or maybe you add 1 cup of water. It depends your quantity that you are cooking for the house. Now when you have added your water into the bowl, you try as much as possible to stir it. Yes, you need to stir it, cook until it's tender. That is, you need to actually stir and cook for the snail sauce to be very, very tender looking, appetizing. Now you take your blend pepper. You need to blend your pepper, your onion. Remember, the other first step that I was giving you was when you want to steep your snails. Now we're getting into the sauce itself. So you need to blend some of the pepper that you actually got, add the garlics and add the ginger and maybe the other spice that you have. Now you pour it into the fry pan itself or into your pot. You make sure you stir them very, very well. Heat up the oil in the fry pan and the onion separately. Now when you have actually heated this oil and the onion itself separately, you need to actually mix it very well. Then you pour it into the pot where you have the already snails, or maybe you have the other spice that you had already stir it next. Now need to add, now turn in your blended pepper, or maybe your blend pepper, onion and garlic that you had earlier into the pan itself or into the pot, and you make sure you stir them very, very well. Yeah, that is the onion and the vegetable oil itself, and you can see the person actually stirring that, and it gives a good odor, or let's just say, sorry, it gives a good smell out there for people to actually come closer to you. So when you have done this, you actually put this into the pot and stir like for 10 minutes, or let's just say 5 minutes. It depends on the quantity that you are preparing. Remember, it depends on the quantity you are preparing. And when all this is being added into the pot itself, the last ingredients that you need to put now into your pot is the snails itself. That is your snails that you have boiled it separately with the other spice in it. You just need to carry the snails, pour it into your sauce that you had, that is the blended pepper, the garlics, the thyme and everything. You pour your snails into the pot itself and you stir very, very well. And the last ingredients that you need to add now into your snail sauce, it depends on you, but this morning I'm going to add my green pepper. It's just something optional that we can actually put. Now when you have added the cooked snails, Turn the heat low, that is, bring down the heat of the pot low, and simmer for 8 to 10 minutes. And I bet you your food is already set and it is easy going. So when you have all this in your pot, you stay, you have added all your ingredients, everything is in the pot itself. It gives that aroma. It makes people just like, I want to go and visit this person. I say, would they cook the kind delicious food shop for outside day just because of these particular ingredients that you see on your screen? And that is what we call snail sauce. Remember, this morning I didn't use fresh tomatoes. Yes, it depends on you, but you can still use these other spices to actually make your snail sauce look very, very nice. Some people will go for tomatoes, some people will prefer maybe just using the other spice that I had bought for you this morning. So beautiful viewers, what you see on your screen there is actually snail sauce. And if you go to the market, people say snails are expensive, but if you go to the market, you can even get your quantity that you want to cook for yourself or maybe for your family. They just to tell you that at this snails itself, I'm sure it gives enough blood in the system. People eat it. So if you're not a lover of snails, I'll encourage you this morning to try as much as possible to get the snails itself. There are people that prefer to watch the snails by themselves. There are people that prefer to go buy snails which is already washed. So it depends on you to do what you want to do with your snails out there. Like I said, we're always here to give you updates or to create this awareness or to teach you how to make some particular meals that will not stress yourself. Like I said, this meal can take, let's just say, 15 to 20 minutes and your meal is ready. And this snail sauce, you can eat it with plantain, ripe plantain. I love it with ripe plantain or calabar yam. I can still eat it with rice. I can still eat it with maybe sweet potatoes. You can still eat it with anything that you want to eat. So that is what I compiled for you on our kitchen corner on today's edition of Leisure Parlour.
Thank you very much, Nadesh, for teaching us and for giving us that wonderful meal this morning. And she was talking about snail sauce. Now there's one thing about snail sauce: don't just go and buy from the market and you put in your pot without rewashing it again. It's always advisable to you to rewash it either with salt or with alum, as they call it. I've never seen alum, but I've seen people I've seen people use salt to wash it, and it's good also. So don't just go and buy from the market and you just come and put in your pot. You have to wash it again. Maybe the person have washed it thoroughly, and again maybe the person haven't washed it thoroughly. So thank you very much, Nadesh. You don't eat
Joseph, are you a lover of snails?
Of course. I love snails 100%.
Because they always say those from the northwest are people who don't like snails. That if you're from the northwest region and you're a consumer of snails, means that you're a Langa person. Yes, I accept.
I love snails most especially the eyes. That's my best part of snail. I hardly eat the skin, and most of the times eat the eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is one of my best, I can say, protein aside from meat, the chicken and whatsoever. So you don't eat snail sauce with water fufu or gari, although some people eat everything. Yes, they combine everything.
You know, with that water fufu itself, they can make maybe the egusi soup or maybe okra soup. Yes, and they prefer putting snails inside. Yes, I think true. That's optional for them to.
Yeah, that's true. You can add snail as a protein in your soup or arrow or whatsoever you want to eat. But I've never seen anyone eating water fufu and snail sauce or gari. There are other carbohydrates like rice, plantain, yam, cassava that you can eat with your snail. But then again, if you are comfortable and it feels nice in your mouth, then no problem. You can eat it. You can have fufu and snail sauce or gari and snail sauce if it's good for you. That said, that was what we have for you, for you on today's edition or today's slot of our kitchen corner. Now we're moving to, I can say, the critical part or the informative part of this program, Leisure Parlour. We'll be meeting Nadeshme again. We'll be giving us the hygienic ways in which we can take care of our pubic hair. You know, pubic hair is somewhere where a lot of things happen there, a lot of odor, a lot of germs get in there, and so on. So should be telling us how to take care of it in a hygienic way, so as not to have a bad odor from your pubic areas and all of that. So the floor again is yours, Nadesh.
Okay, this is a very sensitive topic,
Mm-hmm.
especially when maybe in secondary school you have your biology teacher that
Just.
always come in to teach this type of thing, how to take care of your skin or maybe parts of the body. Some
Mm-hmm.
people will be like shy away from it because they know that
That's true.
which type of topic is it? What she's saying? How do you know if I'm taking care of my private part? I'm taking care of my body. How no? This morning, please, it is something that you're not supposed to be shy away from. We all have to accept it. It's like one of the features that God actually gave us, and we need to take care of it because our health is our pride this morning. So beautiful viewers, again I'm here to give you some hygiene tips to make care or to take care of your pubic hair and health benefit of keeping it. It is something very, very real. It is something that we need to consider in our daily life. Do not be shy for away from it. Now, when I brought up this topic, I was discussing with someone. The person was like, "Now, which type of topic is that? Now, which kind of topic this? Oh, I'm hiding." No, it is something that we don't need to be shy away from. We need to actually adapt to this, how to use it. So, beautiful viewers, your pubic hair is something we all have to and be very careful on how we actually take care of it. So I would like our broadcaster JC to actually play our image on screen so that we know how to take care of our pubic hair. So pubic hair is something that we have to take care of it. We need to wash it, and it is very, very, very important for us. So the area around your genital have to be kept clean in order to avoid and prevent discomfort, bacteria and germs. Over the past several decades, we noticed that bare skin or maybe smooth has become mainstream for millions of people regardless of their gender. Many enjoy shaved skin, especially women. When they actually shave, they're very comfortable, they free themselves, you see their hands, they're up, everybody is very, very comfortable with what they actually do out there. This is because it becomes a routine for some women to shave or wax their skin. Many times there results in a complete removal of their pubic hair. However, it is a good idea to understand the health benefit of keeping your pubic hair, especially as it pertains to your health. Keeping your pubic hair is very, very important. So when you actually keep your pubic hair, it helps to reduce the amount of sweat produced around the vagina. It also helps to block your vagina from the flowing bacterial and infection. You also have the asexually transmitted infection. You also have urinary tract infection, and you have yeast infection. So if you're a victim of yeast infection, just know that maybe you have one or two reasons because of your pubic hair itself. So all these, it also helps regulate your body temperature. Do not forget, it is something very, very important to take note. So besides these health benefits of keeping your pubic hair, it is important to make sure some effort or put some effort as an individual to maintain some level of hygiene to attain these health benefits. Some hygiene tips that I have for you this morning are: wash your pubic hair with warm water and unscented soaps. Please, if you want to wash the area around your vagina, please use warm water, and also avoid this chemical soap itself that has the smell and the rest. So using fragmented soap or perfumes to wash your pubic can aggravate or irritate your skin. Do not use that, please. Number 2, wipe the pubic hair after going to the bathroom. Even if you're going out, maybe it's for enjoyment or you're going for a date, always have a tissue with you in your bag. And if you're not going out in your house, make sure you always have a tissue in your toilet. It is very important. Now, after using the toilet, clean your pubic region with a damp towel or tissue paper to keep the area as clean as possible. Regular wiping after going to the bathroom is essential in stopping the spread of harmful bacteria. So make sure you get that very, very well. It is very important. So while it may be tempting, avoid using personal hygienic wipes with scent. Those who always use those wipes that have the scent itself, please avoid using it also. Keep your pubic hair dry to avoid irritation. Make sure that the area is dry after bathing. Never put on clothes with moist around the area, as it can not only cause irritation but also leads to bacterial infection. Now, wear breathable clothes. Wear breathable undergarment. It is very, very important for you. Opt for looser clothes and avoid nylon, synthetic, or tight clothes if you are experiencing irritation. That is, if you are actually experiencing this irritation itself, then you need to avoid this particular cloth itself, especially your undergarments. That's like what you're seeing on your screen. This is especially important when your temperature are high and sweating might occur or sweating might occur. Stick to wearing underwear made of organic cotton to help your pubic area breathe very, very comfortable, just like what you are seeing on your screen. And the last one that we have, also to maintain hygiene, trim your pubic hair if you don't want to remove it completely. Some of us, if you don't want to remove it completely, then please just trim it to a moderate level, not too down. Now when you do this, it keeps to, or it maintains the length so that there is no risk of germs in the pubic area. Trimming the excess may help you feel cleaner. Choose to trim your pubic hair for a cleaner appearance and feel if you prefer that. So before trimming, make sure your pubic hair is dry before you actually trim it. Yeah, very important. Always trim your pubic hair standing up to reduce the risk of injury around your area itself, and use clean trimming scissors. Do not use something which is not acceptable. Use clean trimming scissors to share or to reduce the risk of infection on your maybe the tools, and make sure you always wash them and keep them back so that you can use it again, or you can just dispose it and make sure you get another one when you want to use it. And the last, clean your trimming tools when you are done before storing them away. This way bacteria won't build up between uses, just like what I said. So this morning I actually brought up this topic because it is something that we shy away from it, but it's at the same time it's something that is very important for our health, how to take care of our pubic hair, and also some hygienic tips of keeping it clean. So Joseph, back to you. That is what I actually got for our viewers this morning on how to maintain our pubic hair.
Thank you very much, Nadeshme, for that, I can say, inspiring and educative topic you chose to do today, taking care of our pubic hair. You have had various tips to know wear a lot of tight clothes. If you want to shave, personally I will recommend waxing, although it's, I can say, it's painful. Waxing is painful, but then again, personally I will recommend it rather than shaving. And some people don't know how to shave properly, and it gives you aftershave bumps and all of that,
wounds and the rest,
wounds and all of that. So I'll prefer waxing, and it would take a long time for the hair to grow again. So you have time to take care of that place, take care of those I can say where your pubic hair grows before you go again for another waxing. Keep yourself clean. Taking care of your pubic hair necessarily means you have to be clean at all point, because the minute I can say you forget about keeping yourself clean, then an awful odor, you might be removing an awful odor from your skin, and thereby discomforting the people around you. So it's very important to take care of your pubic hair. It is few minutes past the top hour, 9 a.m. by our studio clock, and it's still the program Leisure Parlour. So far we have had our health and beauty, and of course our kitchen corner. Now before we take on our culture this morning, we take on a musical interlude to dance the stress from work from Monday to Friday, and and to relax. We have just leisure. Yes, just to relax, to enjoy, sit in your bed, your sofa, wheresoever you're watching us from, and enjoy Leisure Parlour. Let's take on this musical piece, and we'll be right back.
One goes away, we proud of who we are. There's a tootin' day, there's a thousand day. Everyone goes away, we proud of who we are. Me a wandang bagalmo, and a wandang jang manjongo. one goes away. We proud of who we are. Versi tutti nei, versi tauti nei. Virgil one goes away. We proud of who we are. Yeah, can't man for me love we like one. Virgil one goes away. We proud of who we are. Versi tutti nei, versi tauti nei. Virgil one goes away. We proud of who we are. Lenzi ganze jengule no. Fovini kosansi. Venwa we are watching go. Fovini kosansi. Venzi ganze jengule no. Fovini kosansi. Venwa we are watching go. Fovini kosansi.
Keke bumake. Yeah, I'll sing some. If you know say you be proud of your beginning, make it the shine your light. Just follow me, oh, follow me, oh, follow me, shine your light. Le bambo le wa, we be nyok tenya dentity, we be nyok tenya dentity. Come any pan this one again. I be proud, but me licky girl, yeah. I'm proud of who I am, yeah. C'est pas point tout, oh yeah. Pas fou, samo, yeah. Bangante, bangjung, yeah. Genta, asinta, asindo,
Yeah, can't man for me love we like one. Virgil one goes away. We proud of who we are. Versi tutti nei, versi tauti nei. Virgil one goes away. We proud of who we are. Lenzi ganze jengule no. Fovini kosansi. Venwa we are watching go. Fovini kosansi. Venzi ganze jengule no. Fovini kosansi. Venwa we are watching go. Fovini kosansi.
Come see the special place where I come from. The moon is bright, we telling stories round the bonfire. We get the fire and we get the power. We get the sauce, yes we are proud of who we are. Now not to say all man, not chumche.
yeah, boy, awa konga tuma. One so yo alaya kisanga. Ile. Vusina tuwa phobia. Veyo adari. Ayo adari.
Yeah, can't man for me love we like one. Virgil one goes away. We proud of who we are. Versi tutti nei, versi tauti nei. Virgil one goes away. We proud of who we are. Chunjere, can't man for me love we like one. Virgil one goes away. We proud of who we are. Versi tutti nei, versi tauti nei. Virgil one goes away. We proud of who we are. Lenzi ganze jengule no. We proud of who we are. Venwa we are watching go. We proud of who we are. Venzi ganze jengule no. We proud of who we are. Venwa we are watching go. We proud of who we are. 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 We proud of who we are.
Point of correction. Not be bouncer boy and sock boys. The boy from sock. That is what I'm saying.
Okay, we take another shot.
Be proud of who you are, no matter the tribe you are from. It's very important to be proud of our cultural heritage and where we are from. You're welcome back from that musical interlude, and we still have a topic of discussion this morning. What advice do you have for those writing the GCE? What advice do you have for those writing the GCE? All right, while waiting on your contributions, it's time for us to take it to our next slot, which is culture. Remember, here on culture we bring to you maybe various trending things in the culture. We discover many tribes in Cameroon. Remember, here in Cameroon we have over 500 ethnic groups, so Cameroon is that large when it comes to culture. So today we'll be discovering the Bassa people. I'm sure most of you are hearing the Bassa, but you don't know who they are and where they originated from. Now, the Bassa also spelled Bassa with one S, and sometimes known as Bassa Bakongo, are a Bantu ethnic group in Cameroon. The number approximately 800,000 individuals, and we all know they speak the Bassa language. Now let's move to the history of the Bassa people. For centuries, the Bassa lived along the Atlantic coast of what is now Cameroon. The Bassa were displaced by Douala, an early European trader suffering exploitation and marginalization during the era of German Cameroon. Their fishing and farming efforts strong. During this German era, most Bassa were anti-colonialists fighting against German expansion beyond the coast. And throughout the era of European colonization in Cameroon, I'm sure most of us, those who did Cameroon history, you will know more about what I'm talking about this morning. So the Bassa people designated their oldest history under the name of Legends and Myth, Mbokoba Ni Kwan, and griots, poet, and genealogists define three major periods in the history of the Bassa. The first major, which is called Nkwan, and the second period is called Koba, and the last period is called Leng. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, so the Bassa people will not come and attack me here. I hope I'm pronouncing these names correctly. And knowing more about the Bassa people this morning, let us look at the culinary specialties. Various products improved since 1472 are part of the daily consumption of the Bassa people: rum and salt. Some well-known Cameroonian dishes originate from Bassa country, including bongo sauce and mitumba. Mitumba is cassava bread made from kneaded cassava roux and mixed with palm oil, salt, spices, and chili pepper, all rolled and tied in a banana leaf. Wow, what a wonderful meal there. Mitumbo. I've never heard of this before, but I know of bongo sauce, what called bongo chobi.
Bongo chobi.
Yes, the black soup. I've never known of mitumbo. That is ground cassava, the mix with salt, pepper, chili pepper, and I'm sure various wrapped and the wrap in a banana leaf and the serve. Now let's look more about the Bassa people and discover various things about the Bassa people this morning. We have notable individuals found in the Bafalan like Roger Mila. Roger Mila is a Bassa man. Yes, the football legend. He's a Bassa person. We also have Rigobert Song too,
Bassa.
who is Bassa, who is the former coach of the
the
Indomitable Lions. I don't know why I'm laughing at this point, but sorry for that aside. But Rigobert Song, who is he's also a Bassa. So we have various notables there, various notables who are from the Bassa. Ashibembe too is a Bassa man too. And looking at the dressing, you can confuse this with
Bakri.
the Bakuri and the Sawa people of Douala. It's almost the same, but then again, the way they tie their wrapper and the sanja, what they call sanja, on their waist is a little bit different from how the Bakuri people and the Sawa people tie it. Now, looking at the traditional beliefs and religion, the Bassa people have a strong connection to their ancestral spirit and believe in a spiritual world that coexists with the physical realm. The Bassa people also revere nature and maintain a close relationship with the environment, which is reflected in their agricultural and hunting customs. So by this, you already know that the Bassa people, their main occupation is hunting and farming, just as the Baka people were talking about a few weeks ago. Yes, their main hobby is also fishing and hunting too. Now, looking at the music and dance play a vital role in Bassa society, serving as expressions of joy, grief, celebration. The Bassa people use various traditional instruments such as drums, xylophones, flutes to accompany their dances, which are characterized by rhythmic movement and colorful costumes, like what you can find there on your screen. There are two broad categories of music, which is urban, which consists of asiko, Gola and Makone, and rural styles. Those who are fans of rhythm, Asiko, that's how the Bassa people dance. They call it. I'm sure it's a Bassa people that have the bottle dance, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm going to do a research and come back and confirm that to you. And the Bassa people language belongs to the groups of Bantu languages. It is spoken by around 800,000 people around the towns of Edea, Ezeka, and Douala. It has phonetic and grammatical characteristics common to many Bantu languages, such as noun classes, the impulsive B, and the tone system: high tone, low tone, low high tone, high low tone, medium tone. The language is transcribed using an adapted Latin alphabet, including consonant, vowels, and accents specific to Bantu languages. So these are the Bantu people. I'm sure those who are not Bantu will not understand those who are not Basa rather, but they are still under Bantu. Those who are not Basa might not be understanding what I'm saying, but then again, it's very important. Even if it's not your culture or it's not your tribe, it's very important to know a little about various cultures here in Cameroon, because you don't know, maybe you might get married to that family with a Basa, a Baka, an Isu, Bakuri, Bafmen, Bayangi, or whatsoever. So it's very important to know these tribes, and that is what we had on the slot culture this morning. All right, so before we take leave of you, it's time for us to take on our last slot. Now that she's already happy, I wish the camera could show her now to see her expression. So now you people believe me that this is Nadesh's best slot. So now I've been vindicated, and I'm saying the truth. This is Nadesh's best slot, and it is comedy. Remember, we bring comedy on the program Leisure Parlour to feel relaxed as always.
You know one laugh, what do you want to do?
What do you want to do after 5 days of work? Maybe 6 to 8 or 8 to 4 p.m. and you don't have time to rest, you don't have time to watch TV, you don't have time to browse. That is why a program like Leisure Parlour on DMR TV, which comes up every Saturday as from 9 a.m. is for you to have that time of leisure with yourself or with your family. So let us take on this comedy with Caro.
Tenant Coco, yes.
Hello.
Yes, so
I don't come.
how about you? You don't woke up?
I tell you, we don't come.
Okay.
Thank God.
I want to ask you when you feel helping me 10,000. Yes, tomorrow 12 o'clock I will give you back.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
This is good.
12 at the dot, so I will give you back.
Let me check. I want to do it for you.
Okay. Who's that your twin brother there?
He's a man asleep.
Okay.
Hey.
God bless you.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
tomorrow 12.
All right.
Yes.
Nice day. Oh.
All right. And Mrs. Ba will call you for sleep.
Okay.
Hey, fine boy.
Lazy.
I have papa.
What are you?
Money, how for you?
No, I did fine.
I became fine yesterday. I'm watching your twin brother. He tell me say go walk. I want come back and see you. Scatter us for any corner. Find me 25,000 in a bed. Makako don't come and if you can go put your magazine. When I took home money market tomorrow, so bap. And I can you the money.
25,000.
Yes, papa.
Alright, what's more you now?
Oh, for mom, no problem. You see what I just say me, I trust me the way we. The number is 6, 5.
I'll just send without charges. I don't get.
No problem. Send without charges. As you the come on market tomorrow, I just can you, yeah, papa.
Okay.
God bless you. I thought because of 1 beer, you go track. Don't be trapped because of 1 beer. Boys.
Okay, go. Lazy, I don't wait you die.
I sit there with you, papa.
You sit there with me. Alright. Wait.
Problem there, landlord.
Enter when I'm having a problem. You don't even good news. As me in see daylight, so you need glass.
No problem. No problem. Just say my Jones. Let me say.
Say, Mama said, don't say any like people them. If you see Mama said, talk with you all time, say blood man.
Yes, you are my favorite.
Tell me something.
Yes, I'm my favorite in this compound.
Thank you, plenty.
So now how?
Not day.
Yes.
Only God.
Hey, papa.
So the thing I see now, I get some serious matter. As you see my woman for years, so papa they down. I know see all their family. When you marry woman, the marriage a problem. All their family matter, so they not on top my head. The man in us, if they for ICU, no way, no day me. I said, my hand be this. 5 francs are not get off my skin. So if you give me even that money, how much? 25,000 only.
25,000.
Yes. Tomorrow morning, so I give you back. I expect some money.
Then you no cry, you know. Now you no cry.
No man, so you drink soda, just depression.
No. You think more?
Yes.
Okay, I'll take my phone. My phone is out. I'll take and just send a phone. Where? Don't worry, it will better. So like they'll tell you, man is sick, so you'll better.
You are crying over dying. I see you.
No, you're small. When I know what check out. You might just check my phone. Then send a no. I better not gonna salute for you. I beg. Try.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, my God.
You don't be fat.
I tell you.
C'était ma cantine de commande les coquilles.
How that like it, boy. He begin to understand.
Boy,
Oh, that's small.
so
Right.
The straight pan.
I don't want cash.
Even salon, before why people with the money, he go just kiss so. I'm gonna let the boy out.
Fully up.
Yes. Can you send the money? Our boys.
My people.
How? No, they find that one.
I'm saying what they go find. They want for that one.
No, they
Also, Tifu, they worry now.
No.
Okay, because we know Tifu, they do for 30 Saudi.
Yes. I even can't find you. I can't find you that other evening. They say you don't come out.
Yesterday night.
Yes.
Which time?
Yeah, I work on that 10,000. 10,000 take that time. That first 10,000 take and so you need to finally get.
Is my memory failing me?
Maybe you sometimes bipolar.
No, because we take for the door. We take on 10,000. We can't knock door. They will take 10,000. Then the other day now 25,000. Say yeah, power. Have we?
Okay. I remember that one of my papa. Yes.
Then that 25,000 will take more go up there.
Me, I take 25,000 for you.
Mom, you tell me. You tell me say you take some.
15 or 25?
25.
No, so we will not be used to small denominations. So show the one.
So I wanted to need the money.
25, 50 plus 10, just 60,000. Papa, when I go walk come back now.
Go come.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
they.
We need them. We'll give for run to errand there.
That's more money, Papa.
Thank
When I walk and find you.
Thank you.
As I go walk come back, I just come from a dog with you and I, Papa.
Alright, no problem.
Eh, take loan, I feel borrow.
There's something about people who borrow. I don't know when it's time to give the money.
Give back.
It's so
Don't
difficult.
even remember the day that they borrowed.
Yeah,
it.
don't remember.
remember.
They will start claiming like they have forgotten if they borrowed money from you,
From you,
or
how
if you
much
give
did
them
they borrow?
money and all of that. And then again, you are still talking about you don't do no denominations, but then again, you're still a number one borrower. You borrow from everybody.
The one that's in a landlord tenant wahala.
Landlord tenant. How can the landlord be borrowing from the tenant when it's supposed to be the other way around? So when you borrow something, it must not be only money. When you borrow something from someone, try as much as possible to give it back to that person on time. Don't be Oliver Twist. Always asking because you know the person will give you, or without asking back. Always be civil and responsible enough to give back what you have borrowed. If it's dash, then that's different. If the person gives you for free, then that's different. But if you are borrowing, learn to give it back on time, because the person too has need for that money or for that thing he has given to you or she has given to you. So it is few minutes before 10 a.m. and before we take leave of you, we would like to give our own contributions on the topic of discussion this morning. And I'll begin with you, Nadesh. What advice do you have for those taking the GC? It's 1 week gone already, but then again, they still have, I'm sure, a week and few days before they are finished with the GCE.
Okay, just before going to my own word of advice to the candidate, just a lesson learned from when you actually borrow someone is, if you notice that some people that when they borrow you, they don't pick your calls,
True.
They don't even communicate to you as before. It is wrong.
They
If
even block you.
Yes, if you borrow someone and you don't have the money when you're supposed to pay the person, get back to the person and say, bro, this and this happened, but I'll try to cover up and see what I can do. It's very
Simple.
Yes, please always do that. Now, for all our candidates, and this week, I think I followed the Minister of Secondary Education, and she was really amazed with how DCE is being written in the Southwest region. No casualty, no maybe, let's just say, conflicts or somewhere. Everything is moving on smoothly. So all the candidates writing your GCE this week, or those who wrote this week, some people even finished this week, especially those maybe at the opposite level. Yes, I'm sure they finished this week. So I want to wish you all the best, good luck, and make sure you read hard to actually make it, because this is something that they just want. They ever tell me say in August, but they always proclaim the result in August. So we get only 1 August inside 1 year. So if you don't make an inside the August 2024, not in August 2025. So we have just 1 August in a year, and you need to work hard to actually make sure you pass your GCE. So make sure you read hard and make your parents proud.
Thank you very much, Nadesh, for that wonderful advice. And to all those taking the GCE, study. There is no magic. There is no amount of prayers that you will pray without studying that will make you pass. Even the Bible says God help those who help themselves. So don't think you will pray from morning to night and you don't study and you
don't study
go
and
and do
expect a miracle.
You go and you expect a miracle. You go and do magic in the hall, thinking God will come down from heaven and stand by you and start giving you the answers to the questions. No. All right, study. You study to understand. The time you spend writing cartouche, use that time to read your books, use that time to study your notes, and not forgetting this thing called speco. Don't believe in speco. Speco will speco you. Don't believe in speco. Okay, read your notes when you're confident of yourself and confident in what you have studied. No matter the angle the examiners are setting or bringing the questions, at least you will have an idea of that question. So don't put all your mind that speco, this person is having speco for geography, this person is having speco for this subject, and all of that. Be concentrated, study your notes, study your book. Cartouche will not help you. Speco will not help you.
All things go bounce.
Yeah, speco will bounce, as they used to say, it's speco will bounce. So use that time you have waiting for speco, or waiting for that special class, or waiting or writing cartouche, using the whole night writing cartouche more in the paper. Use that time to study your books, and be rest assured that success will be yours. There is no magic that you will not study and you will pass. You will not pass. When you study, you will pass. That is how it is. So it is at this point that we draw the curtains of the program Leisure Parlour this Saturday. It has been a wonderful time with you, our televiewers, and want to wish you all a happy weekend and success to all those who are writing the GCE. I'm sure some are writing today and some will continue on Monday. So before we meet again next week Saturday, we leave you in the company of programs, and it is a bye-bye from us to you, and to have a wonderful Saturday.
Bye-bye.